Secrets destroy people. The devil operates in the dark, and most of us still willing to live there. See, the problem is, as a human, you can get so used to operating in the dark that you won't even tell yourself your darkest secrets. And like Jolly just told us, see, the things that come into your life make up how you respond to things. The problem with most of us is we've gotten so good at blocking what happened to us that we don't even know why we think the way we think now. See, most of the folks that I know, most of the males that I know, the women, and I've discovered something in counseling, and they say it's a fact, that probably about half of particularly black women have been sexually molested within their family, or with someone very close to the family. Now, you think you're going to have something like that happen to you and it ain't going to affect the way you behave? This dude remembered 35 years later that I simply did support him when he did his cheer. 35 years. I ain't touched him, hadn't done any of that. All he remembered was, now if he remembered what I said, you know he remembered what everybody else said. And you think people ain't going to be affected by the time when they was 2, when I was 5 and I came to my mama. I said, Mama, look at this. And she slapped the shit out of me and said, boy, go sit down. Now, that's the kind of stuff that people are literally carrying. Now, and if we don't get some of this out, ain't no word gonna get in. I'm just telling you it ain't. And this is the place where healing should be. I don't care if I ever build a church. What I'm going to have is an atmosphere where people can be honest. That's why people got to go to Alcoholics Anonymous to stop drinking, Narcotics Anonymous to stop taking dope, Sexual Addicts Anonymous to tell folks they're struggling with sex. Because you can't come where God's supposed to be and tell folks I'm struggling. Because the only person who you can tell is me, and you're scared you can't even tell me. But let me say this to you. Somebody got to develop. I'm going to develop the courage that I don't care what I tell you. It's kind of probably difficult for male to be married to me because we're told that we're different people. I've worked through my issues. I can't do no secrets. I'm not trying to talk about her, you, anybody. Don't hang around me if you don't want our interactions to be part of my life story. I'm just being honest with you, because they will be. I'm not trying to talk about you. I'm talking from my perspective. I encourage you to do the same. Who you scared of? That's my question. We so bold and so fearless, but you scared. I don't care what nobody think about me, but they don't ask me a question. They might know what I did. Now what's going to happen is somebody going to be delivered. Because somebody else in the room got the same question. And if we don't keep bringing them out, y'all, people ain't going to grow. Because you're going to keep it in because you're protecting you. I live for Jesus Christ. Getting on the cross means telling you my stuff. And it's scary. Can be. It is. Somebody ain't going to like it. You know, for y'all, to be honest, that's why I told you I thank God for Jolly to say, that, we talked about this in private one time. We said it before. He was saying, man, I listen to that stuff. My mind be telling me, man, that's that shit Mike saying, nobody say, man, y'all, we need to know that because the enemy is going to attack you. He's attacking me. One of the biggest problems we have is we don't listen. I'm working to listen, though. And we don't want to bring out questions. Why? Because somebody told us we got to be ashamed for being strong. Look, listen to this. Don't be ashamed of your challenges because it's what the enemy is bringing to you. It's a part of forgiving yourself. See, a part of forgiving yourself is to accept the fact that I didn't do this to me. And the enemy put this on me. Had you had a choice of where you were going to be born or what you were faced with, you would have made better choices. You didn't. If somebody's doing something to you, that ain't your fault. The mindsets that we now have that cause us to be struggling with the ideas, we didn't build those mindsets. The people who raised us did. Amen. So if you don't know something, ain't no shame in not knowing. I don't know. want to laugh. Well, I didn't understand it. But if you don't understand, you just don't understand. Bring your question. Then everybody was ready to go. When one person asks a question, you know what we all do. Hey! And I just told you, if you need to leave, leave. But let me show you how they operating by God. Because everybody, you want to go, but you don't want to be embarrassed about walking out. Y'all follow? You ain't bold enough to leave, so you want the other person to shut up, so we can all leave together. So you don't have to admit you didn't want to sit there. You don't want to sit there and walk out. I've been saying it for years. We ain't gonna pass no offering plate for you to give, and I ain't gonna make you wait for the benediction. But you gotta stand up.